What's up, everybody? I'm Joshua Shore. I'd like to welcome y'all to the Joshua Show. It's a celebration of all things me because I'm fucking awesome. So let's start this thing off by talking about me. Well, for starters, don't ever ride in a car with me. I mean, I'm a good driver unless I'm drunk, and then I'm a great driver. You'll be all like, holy shit, now that's what I call a shortcut. It never even crossed my mind to drive off the bridge and land in the Red Lobster parking lot, but that's why I make the big bucks. Shrimp Fest only comes once a year, and I take this shit seriously. But what I mean is, don't ever let me ride passenger in a car with you. You know, I'm constantly just like stomping on imaginary gas or brake pedals, you know, even though I know you're supposed to pump them. I'm just doing manual traffic or manual turn signals like some kind of manic air traffic controller. I'm constantly correcting your 10 and 2 hand positioning, and this is all before we pull away from the curb. I mean, if you were to make an SAT word problem out of me and cars, it would be all like, Joshua is to cars as Mr. T from the A-Team is to airplanes. Except I never turned down a tranquilizer. But, you know, if you do make the mistake of getting in a car with me, you know, you'll figure out really quick that you probably should have ponied up the extra $500 for that ejection seat in the passenger side, because I'm just kind of shitty to ride with. But in all honesty, I'm probably just going to tuck and roll as soon as you dip below 20 miles an hour anyway. Because I'm fucking crazy. But my mom was supposed to be at the show tonight, but sometimes I guess cleaning out the litter box just trumps your only child's dreams. It's alright, you know, I'm not bitter. I get to pick the nursing home. I've had a short list of second-rate dumps ever since the word contempt showed up on my middle school vocabulary list. You know, we'll see you last now. I got a refrigerator box in the alley with your name on it, you know-it-all bitch. No, honestly, I really do. I love my mom to no end, you know, even though she can't cook or make the VCR stop flashing 12 o'clock. I also forgive her for still owning a VCR. But when I was a kid, you know, like all kids, I wanted the newest, coolest things, which for my generation meant video games, you know, Nintendo, anything that ran on a dozen D-cell batteries. But what I got was it was far cry from that. You know, I'd get plastic balls attached to strings, attached to plastic cups. I'd get Pez dispensers. I'd get peanuts in the shell, you know, oranges. Really, Mom? What unlucky kid did you roll for his Christmas stocking? Jesus Christ, who gives food as a gift? I had no idea that when we went to the grocery store and you let me get cereal in a box instead of a bag, and it was going to be all I was getting this year. Also, the cats that you keep bringing home, yeah, cut that shit out. I'm allergic. P.S. Thanks for the asthma. So, I don't know if I'm an old soul or maybe just terrified by technology, but new shit just freaks me the fuck out. Okay, I've got a handful of creature comforts. I've got a cell phone. I got an iPod. Got a couple other things. I got more than 2 things. But the point is, when I get these things, I don't know how they work because I'm weird that way. So I immediately just give them to other people in the hopes that they'll program all my phone numbers in, put all my music on. Well, needless to say, I've tried to call Dustin and been connected to the NAMBLA hotline. Not to mention all the times Freebirds come on when I'm hanging out with my black friends. Well, I got black friends. You'll be meeting them soon enough. So don't try anything cute like sneaking out the back door, because that's where I'm going to be hanging out, and I know how to whistle real loud. I got Mexican friends too. You got one from the back. But now you want to take the very limited number of things I own, you want to take 2 of the things I own and you want to turn them into one thing, an iPhone. And not that it doesn't sound like pure science fiction to me, but you know what? Fuck you for even thinking it. You know, technology hasn't advanced past fire, in my opinion, you know, because like me, it's awesome. It's really just the only game in town, you know, case closed. But I'd just like to welcome you all, So You Think You're Funny. I'm Joshua Shore. You were great. And that's it for me.
There you go. You know what? My last Christmas present ran on 12V batteries as well, so that's kind of cool.
More like a car battery.
My future son-in-law, ladies and gentlemen.